Good morning. I am Kazal Boron Biswas. I came from Japan. I have been working in a Japanese company named Ichimaru Pharcos Company Limited in its research and development department. And here actually this work have been collaborated in collaboration with Osaka City University, Professor Katayama, and Gifu Pharmaceutical University Professor Inoue. Here actually I showed you the involvement of a protein which is known as Glycoprotein Non-metastatic B, that is GPNMB, in the pathophysiology of vitiligo. So what is GPNMB? GPNMB is actually a type 1 transmembrane glycoprotein which is expressed in many types of tissues, for example, brain, breast, or muscle, skin, and bone. But in skin, actually, this is known as a melanocyte-specific protein. That means this is expressed in the melanocyte, but its expression in the keratinocyte is not known. So we actually investigated the expression of this protein in keratinocyte and also its regulation of expression by several cytokines and chemokines. And those cytokines and chemokines actually are known to be the pathological cytokines or chemokines involved in the pathophysiology of vitiligo. So I first confirmed the expression of this protein in keratinocyte, and then I investigated the regulatory mechanism of this protein in keratinocyte. And finally, also I investigated the mechanism of shading of this protein in the extracellular spaces. So first I want to show you that this protein is expressed in the keratinocyte, and this was proved by the the mRNA level and the protein level, and even by the immunostaining method after and before the siRNA transfection. And then I investigated actually what type of keratinocyte express this protein. What type I mean, this is the proliferatory or the differentiated keratinocyte. So I investigated the effect of calcium, and we found that the calcium concentration dependently decreased the expression of this protein in proliferative keratinocyte, and we confirmed by mRNA expression and also by protein. So this result indicated that the proliferative keratinocyte express higher level of GPNMB than the differentiated one. And then we investigated the expression of this protein in the skin, in the real skin, human skin, and in the normal human skin, in the vitiligo perilesional skin, and the vitiligo lesion. So you can see in the normal skin, the vitiligo, the GPNB is expressed, but in the perilesional skin, it is decreased, and the vitiligo lesional skin, this is almost disappeared. And then I investigated actually the mechanism of shading, and we used calcium chloride and the ADAM10 inhibitor and the broad spectrum inhibitor, and we showed that the calcium actually have no effect on the shading of this protein, but the ADAM10 and the other broad spectrum ADAM has the effect to shade the GPNMB in the medium. And then we actually investigated the regulation of the expression of this protein in keratinocyte by using several cytokines and the chemokines, actually more than 20 cytokines. And among these cytokines, actually interferon gamma only was found to have the effect to downregulate the expression of this protein in keratinocyte. And using the JAK2 inhibitor, we showed that interferon gamma actually acts through the JAK2 state 1 signaling pathway. And we also investigated whether these cytokines and another cytokine, IL-17, has the effect on the shading of this protein in the the medium, cultured medium. So we found that although interferon gamma has the effect on the suppression of the expression of this protein, but it has actually no effect on the shading of this protein. And the same, actually, the IL-17A, it can decrease the level of expression of this protein, but it does not have any effect on the shading. And we also investigated some chemokines and which are known to be involved in the vitiligo pathophysiology. For example, CXCL10, CXCL12, and CXCL16, and they have no effect either, the expression or the shading of this protein. So finally, we can say that GPNMB actually expressed in keratinocyte, and the TH1 or TH17 cytokines, that means interferon gamma and IL-17A, might play a regulatory role in the pathological downregulation of keratinocyte GPNMB in depigmented diseases like vitiligo. That's all, and thank you very much for your kind attention.